An RTI, right to information, filed says that despite receiving aid worth 111 crores, 10 lakh and 19,000 rupees from the Delhi government between 2015 and 2022, the honorarium to the Waqf's imams and the muazzineens have not been paid since 2022. Now, to bring us more context on why that is important in the larger context of this case, my colleague Nikhil is with us. Nikhil, we understand broadly that the case against Amanatullah Khan, the allegations that are being made against the against the Aam Aadmi Party leader, are that there's been a misappropriation of funds. Funds that were supposed to be directed for a certain purpose were not used for that purpose. Can you tell our audiences more about what this RTI reveals? And then, very importantly, can you tell us what Amanatullah Khan has had to say about these allegations in the past?
So today, the RTI was filed by the RTI activist Ajay Bose, out of which the information has been received that rupees 111 crore is the total amount which has been received to Delhi Waqf Board by the Delhi government, and this was during the tenure of 2015 to 2022, and still many of the imams of the Delhi Waqf Board and many of the other staff members as well, they were not paid their salaries, and in fact the non-Delhi Waqf Board imams as well, their dues were unpaid. So currently we are reporting from outside the residence. This is the place from where at about 6 a.m. this morning, a team of the ED officials reached here, and this is the place where the search operation are being conducted, and this is the very place where Amanatullah Khan resides along with his family, and on the ground floor there is office of Aam Aadmi Party MLA Amanatullah Khan. So in view of the same, the security personnel can be seen in the visuals, and on my left I would urge my camera person to show you that how the locals as well, they have gathered in huge number. This is how the pressure is being mounted on the enforcement agency. Remember a few months back when the ACB was carrying out the investigation, there were some of the chaos which were created by the locals. So given that situation, these additional security personnel have been deployed. So that is the additional information that we are providing you in context to the RTI, that despite receiving lakhs of money, in fact if we give you broader detail, in the financial year 21-22, rupees 71 crore was received as per the RTI. But despite all of the money received from the Delhi government, the imams were not paid their dues. So that is another angle. But there are two of the major allegations which are being pressed against Aam Aadmi Party MLA Amanatullah Khan. Remember, ACB is the first agency to inquire in this particular matter, and there are allegations too. Firstly is that there are some of the financial irregularities as far as the working of Delhi Waqf Board is concerned. Another is the 32 illegal entries, illegal recruitment, so to say, they were made as far as the Delhi Waqf Board is concerned, because Aam Aadmi Party MLA Amanatullah Khan is the chairman of Delhi Waqf Board, so the onus lies on him. Earlier, this year, he was also arrested by the ACB, but he was later released on bail because there were not sufficient evidence which were collected. But during the course of investigation, many of the documental evidences were collected by the team of ACB, and during the course of investigation, they also got to know that there is also an input of money laundering, which was immediately shared with that of the Enforcement Directorate. And the working over the same, now the ED team has reached here, and we have been given to understand that the money trail is also being investigated by the investigating agency. So this is the place where the raids are happening, and now we are getting to learn that he might be arrested if the answers which are being demanded by the Enforcement Directorate, if they are not sufficient and if he does not cooperate. And also there are many of the angles which are currently being investigated by all the agencies who are currently interrogating in this particular matter. Back to you, Toya.
Okay, Nikhil, thank you for bringing us that context. Remember, the Aam Aadmi Party has called these allegations fake. They've said that news is being planted against their leader. We're going to bring you more context on this story through the day today, right?